Hey, what's up? It's Luis with the ABR Roadshow, and we travel the country coast to coast to find the places where you need to eat at on a weekly basis. And today we are continuing our trip in the state of New Mexico, and we stopped at a city called San Antonio at an iconic restaurant that's been here since the 1940s. This is called the Owl Bar and Cafe, and I can't wait to step back in time and try the food. So come with me, let's check it out. Roll the intro. All right, everybody, I am hungry. We're in the kitchen. We're here with Janice and with Richard. So, Janice, what are we going to make?
We are going to make the famous green chili cheeseburger.
So where do we get started?
Go ahead, Rich.
So you said famous.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about the famous.
Famous. You know, it's a lot of word of mouth. We just recently, I think it was about a couple of months ago, won the best in the land of enchantment for the best green chili cheeseburger. So that's a big thing.
For the whole state?
For the whole state of New Mexico.
How did it feel when you got that award?
Ooh, I was excited because I wanted to do it for my mom, who passed away in February of this year. And she's the one that made this place famous, I think. You know, she just took over from my grandfather and just built it up a little bit more.
I'm excited to try it. So
yes.
You had the fresh ground meat. So
fresh ground meat, okay. Fresh vegetables, our green chili, our American cheese, okay. And then our fresh vegetables. Our produce is fresh every day. I hope you like it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Look at this. So Janice, this looks gorgeous. Here we go. Oh yeah, the floor's dirty. That's a winner. Oh my God, that patty is super juicy, perfectly seasoned. That green chili is right on point.
All right.
That is fantastic. No surprise why you won. Fresh vegetables, the onions, the tomato, that crisp. I love shredded lettuce. Love shredded lettuce. That is awesome. And the creaminess of the cheese.
All right. You like it. Yay!
I love it. This is awesome. So what I'll do is I'm gonna take this out, I'm gonna eat it, and then we'll see you out there because I know we got a couple more things to come, okay?
Okay, you got it.
Awesome, thank you so much. Oh my God, this is so good. All right, everybody, we are back. We're here with Janice again. Janice is the owner of this restaurant. So Janice, this place has been around since the 40s, yes?
Yes,
okay,
sir.
So tell me the story about it because it's fascinating.
I'm the fourth generation owner. It started with my great-grandfather. He had like a mercantile store and little, we used to call them cabins, where the scientists that worked on the atomic bomb, they would stay and they would, hang around here and stuff. And they kind of wanted some whiskey and beer and something to eat.
Right.
Coming from the desert, from working all day. So when my grandfather came back from the Navy, he said, "Oh, okay, well, I'll help you. I'll start this restaurant and stuff." So he started cooking, and he got a liquor license and started serving, whiskey and beer. And really, that's how we got started. Now, the green chili cheeseburger, I have to tell you that story. There was one day when the dishwasher didn't show up. Okay, my grandfather used to put the chili on the side, serve the burger, and the dishwasher didn't show up. So he said, "You know what? I'm packed in here. I don't have time to go wash dishes." So he just started putting the green chili on the burger.
Oh.
So that's why we say that we invented the green chili cheeseburger back in the 40s.
Wow. Because he couldn't, the dishwasher didn't show up, so he didn't want to add extra plates to clean, so he's like, let me just put it on the same
let me put it on there. And
that's pretty funny.
And everybody liked that, even the scientists.
Now the story about the name, the owl. Tell me that story.
That's another funny little story. He was getting ready to open, and this guy was coming through town.
Your grandfather?
My grandfather.
Okay.
Mhm. And a man was passing through town, and he was painting the names of the businesses on the windows like they used to, way back. The only thing is that he said, I charge by the letter. And my grandfather was like, okay, let me think. I don't have a name yet. So he, being a night owl, he thought, well, owl bar, that's it. So he was real proud he didn't have to pay that much.
That is so funny. That's so funny. Now, I noticed that when I walked into the restaurant, everywhere, there's all these dollar bills, but it's not just the money. I noticed there's notes, there's business cards. What's all that about?
That started back, maybe about 45 years ago. A man came in and made a bet with my mom. He says, you know what, if I put this business card on top of this dollar, I'm gonna tack it to the wall and I'm gonna get a lot of business. And she's like, whatever, go ahead. And the guy called, a few months later, and he says, you know what? I got a lot of phone calls, and I did make a lot of business from there. And she was like, wow. Then I guess she must have mentioned it, the customers or so, and people started writing messages, leaving their business cards. That's how it really started, And we had. At that time, there was dollar bills on the wall, on the ceiling, the whole bit. And they just kept coming and started walking away, of course. Right. So my mom said, you know what, I'm gonna have to take them down. So she did, and that was about 40 years ago, $7,000 to $8,000.
Wow.
She had.
Okay.
And she's like, you know what, that's not my money, I don't feel comfortable. So, we counted it, and she put a box out and asked the customers to vote on some charities, like where would you like this money to go to? And sure enough, we got like maybe eight charities that we donate to every year. So
essentially, at the time of filming right now, everything that's on the walls is from, what is it, January until December?
Well, yes. Mm-hmm.
And then in December, you take everything down and you donate.
We do
That
like
is
the
awesome.
week before Christmas, we take them down.
That's awesome.
And as we're taking them down and counting them,
yeah.
the people see that and they're like, oh, well, here's $20 more for here's a $10,
So it's a tradition.
So they just keep on,
doing it that is cool.
So
that is really neat.
Mm-hmm. And the charities are mostly children's charities, to like Make-A-Wish and the Shriners.
That's really cool. That's really cool that you do that. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right, so let's get into this. I'm a little hungry if you don't mind. Okay, so tell me, what do we have here?
You have our chili cheese fries. Our French fries are peeled every morning and cut, and the chili is simmered all morning long, like my grandma used to make.
Well, I mean, if this is the same, like in the kitchen with the burger, oh yeah. Beautiful, velvety, gooey, melty cheese. That green chili's got a little bit of a bite, Gonna wake you up a little bit.
A little bit.
I love the fries that they're fresh made. They're so good. That's awesome.
That's good. Thank you.
That's all. I love this green chili. It's so good.
A lot of the people come just for the chili, They'll say, oh, do you want some beans in the chili? No, I just want a bowl of chili. You bring me some crackers, and we sit there eating.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. I mean, I love this chili. It's fantastic. Now, this right here, because you also do breakfast, yes?
We do,
Okay, so tell me, what do we have here?
Hey, that's a breakfast burrito.
Okay.
We're getting famous for those too. People don't quite know that we serve the breakfast burritos yet, but word of mouth again.
Yeah.
And we get a lot of orders in the morning. Fresh potatoes, bacon or sausage or ham, chili again.
All right, let me give this a shot. Oh yeah. Of course, you have that distinct taste of the chili. The potatoes super fresh. Bacon's got that saltiness and that porky flavor. The cheese, just everything in here. I love the chile tortilla.
All right.
That's awesome. Well, there's a reason why you've been here for so long, right? One thing that I wanted to bring up this year, you're gonna be celebrating your 80th anniversary?
80 years in business.
That is crazy.
Yes. We're gonna have a big shindig. It's gonna be fun. I'm asking customers to give me some of ideas on how they would like to help us celebrate and getting some good feedback.
Definitely. So if you have any ideas of how they should celebrate, let us know below. 80 years, there's not a lot of restaurants that last this long and then some, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Well, Janice, thank you so much.
Well,
Again,
thank
this
you.
has been awesome. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get back to eating.
Okay, you got it there. Thank you, guys.
All right, we had a hoot of a time. Look, this place is awesome, and there's a good reason why. They've been around here for such a long time, and they're about to celebrate their 80th anniversary. Obviously, everybody loves this place. The only thing that's missing is you. I don't care what direction you're driving, whether that's north, south, east, west, diagonal, all roads lead to the Owl Bar and Cafe in San Antonio, New Mexico. You can find a full listing for them on americasbestrestaurants.com. That's it for us on this episode. We'll see you all on the next one.